Hello everyone, welcome back to more Terra Mystica. We're going to be looking at the Fjords League faction selection again. But I want to try the format just a tiny bit differently than I did in previous leagues. Which is, you'll notice it's not my turn in any of these games. It would be lighting up green if it were. Also, you can see here, player number doesn't match my player number. But I want to actually look at these games before it's my turn to pick, just to assess what might be good, and then we'll do another video when it's actually my turn. I guess maybe. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm messing with the format. We'll see what happens. And so the reason that I thought to do this is I was gonna do this anyway off camera, right? I just love looking at this stuff, and I don't have a chance to play a turn yet, so I wanted to see what's going on. And I looked at the games, and two of them, I was like, "Oh, I gotta pick that faction. This is the best faction." Whereas, like in the first video, nothing was begging to me to be played, and in two of the three games, it's just like I gotta play this. I really hope player one doesn't pick it. Um, this game, for example, I think begs for witches. It's so unbelievably witchy. I think player one should take it. Both the round scoring tile and the bonus tiles available, I think, are just great for witches. The end game scoring, I'm not totally sure. But witches are probably not great at this because they want to build like 3 towns, and so there's not a lot of room for other structures that are not connected, right? Whereas other factions might be able to build like 2 towns and 3 or 4 dwellings or something, right? And they would outscore the witches there. But in round 1, it's a pretty like bland scoring. Almost everyone's going to open temple anyway. This just means everyone gets 4 points for it. And there's no particular cult bonus, which is interesting. I mean, for example, this looks just dreadful for cultists, right? No cult bonus in round 1, 4 scattered cult bonuses in the other round. The worst cult income setup they could have. I guess it would be worse if you could put like the 4 fire for 4 power in this round, because that's a cult bonus that nobody even wants. But here, like, it's the witch's heir is just like it's worth a spade. So you can like build a temple and then you send the priest to heir, and you get a dig at the end of the round. It's like amazing. And okay, the later cult bonuses are not so great, but there's town scoring in the end, and witches are gonna have. They'd like to have 3 towns by the end of the game. They might have to score one of them early to build up some more economy rather than waiting forever just for these extra 5 points. But you can probably arrange to found 2 towns at the end, which will be great. And I'm not sure how great round 5 sanctuary is for witches. It might be all right. But like also the bonus tiles, what are witches great at? They're great at like making, I don't know. I guess I'm in some sense like what witches are great at is like they have no basic ability, right? So what they're good at is either their stronghold ability or like what they tend to want to do. And if we don't plan to build a stronghold in early, which we don't here, but actually maybe here? It's probably pretty darn expensive though, right? Where are you going to find enough to build a temple and then a stronghold? Well, I mean, we have stronghold scoring, so maybe. But like witches are kind of known for having a lot of workers just because you want to build a lot of structures to get your 3 towns in, and sometimes you have a stronghold. And so what really benefits a lot of workers is a lot of coins. And we have all of the coin bonuses this round, plus dwelling scoring, which also likes this kind of worker thing. What we're missing is shipping, which we're missing both shipping tiles and the trading post tile. So I don't know. It would be nice to have like the shipping bonus tile eventually. It's great for witches to get like this. But maybe not like your highest, earliest priority. I would much prefer, I think, to... Yeah, like if you could get a stronghold in round 2, is that possible? Get a temple here, and then you build like a dwelling, 2 dwellings, let's say. Well, probably just 1. And then you have 2 dwellings with just 3 workers. And you're like almost out of coins too. I don't know, it's really tough. Maybe you actually have to skip the early dwelling to save coins, but that doesn't help you on workers. Oh, but it doesn't just save you coins, it saves you power because you didn't have to dig. And then you can try to use the power to get more workers or coins here. I don't know, it seems witchy, but it also seems like you really ought to get Witch's Ride in round 2. So you can start spewing dwellings all over the place to get the economy you need to do this stuff and to overcome the lack of shipping bonus. Right, in a way that other factions can't. You can still spread without it. So that's even more, I think, in favor of witches. So I really, really want to play witches here. Probably player 1 takes them, but, well, you know, if that happens, that'll be something to look at in the second faction select in the actual faction selection video. Here I'm player 4, and player 1 has already chosen mermaids, which kind of was a surprise to me. How good is this player? Better than me. Okay. There is kind of this like dwelling scoring here at a time when you can cash in on the mermaid's earth steps. And then in the end, another dwelling round for mermaids to really flex their shipping muscles. And connected clusters is going to be good for them, I assume. It's easy to just dot the landscape with dwellings. This is not one of the ones where I said, oh, I've got to play this faction. This is the one where I'm still like not totally sure. You know, Darklings are probably fine. You've got this coming up pretty early. What about the bonus tiles? What are we missing? We're missing 6 coins. We're missing the dig. And we're missing trading post scoring. So pretty short on coins, I guess. That's one thing the Darklings would worry about. Maybe we can take Fire 1 as our Sanctuary favor. And we're player 4, actually, so we can guarantee getting this. Ooh. If I could find enough neighbors to get enough leech to build my Sanctuary in round 1, I would be really happy. Which, remind me, if you have this, how much is it? I'm not sure. You need 2 more workers and 3 more coins. But you have a priest. Which you don't really want to use for anything else at the moment. But, I mean, okay, we're not getting Darklings in player 4, probably, right? So let's not worry about that. Anyway, in this game, I'm not really sure who to pick. Yeah, it seems very scattered. I guess engineers for the coin flexibility maybe is the idea. They should be fine. You kind of like to build 2 trading posts in round 1 anyway to get 2 temples. And then you have a bunch of power to take a spade and priests to get coins. And then after that you can do economic stuff. You should be ready for 1 town in round 4. Maybe 2? Probably not. Yeah, I think I would like engineers if nobody else. If I could pick second, it would probably be engineers. Maybe Darklings, but I don't think I'm going to get them, so. And this is the other one in which I haven't gotten to pick yet. Darklings were picked, and I saw this one, and I said, "Oh my god, I have to have cultists." I think. I don't know though. Maybe it's supposed to be dwarves. I'm just looking at the early Earth stuff. Dwarves or engineers, right, are both pretty good at getting early Earth. But you know, there's a bunch of coins available, and also a bunch of workers. What are we missing? We're missing shipping, shipping scoring, and trading post scoring. Are all four? No, trading post scoring is right here. Oh, and dig. Oh yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So I don't know. I feel like these are bonus tiles that the cultists really, or scoring tiles that the cultists really enjoy. And the late stronghold is great. Round 3 sanctuary is usually perfect timing for them. The problem is on this map though, like, I don't know where the cultists are supposed to go. If they want to be next to anybody. Like, being next to Darklings is going to be kind of rough. There just are not many spaces. I think we talked... I don't actually remember if it was on camera or me just sort of talking to myself playing AI games, but like, this is a space where cultists and Darklings can coexist, right? Darklings go over here, and then they like either go this way. Yeah, this was on camera. They either go over here, or they like go over here. And cultists can like grab this and go to here, and that's like, that seems fine. The other cultist space is more of a mystery. I think it'll depend who else is in the game. But like, this space isn't too bad. It's 3 digs for a town area. And it's not that far from connecting up. You just have to dig out H6 and get 1 shipping to connect these up, which is important for your sanctuary stronghold, right? I wonder if you might even start here. Just to be like, because your first temple is going to be where your sanctuary goes, and it's kind of nice if it's farther away. But that's probably a little bit too greedy. If you can't actually, like, it's just so hard to build from here. Well, if you could get 8 earth, which you should be able to, you could double dig this and just plow through. But the problem is, this is only good if Darklings are here, and if they are, then when you double dig this, you're going to be kind of sad, I think. So you probably want to be here next to these Darklings, and then double dig that way. And okay, your temple's in the wrong place, but what can you do? But this would be like a great double temple opening, I think, for cultists. Oh. I guess if it's a double temple, you can put 1 here and put the other one that you hope to be your sanctuary, like here or something, right? And then you put your stronghold on H2 instead of your sanctuary. So that's my idea, is cultists. If cultists are chosen, I think probably something gray. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be engineers or dwarves. We'll see. And we already looked at the last game, right? It's my witches game. Yeah, no movement there yet. Okay. This was recorded shortly after my last video, so it's not a surprise that there's been no movement, of course. I just added this idea for this short video where I tell you guys what I'm thinking about the remaining games before anyone has placed there, because I'm like excited to get started and I wanted to look at them anyway. And then I saw some stuff that was kind of cool, so I thought I would show you, and I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for watching, and I forgot my outro. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.